We are having a little boy. If you don't know, Lidl's and Aldi do such great special buys. I was just so glad to have picked this up in such a bargain. I just really like the idea of going for walks or just having the baby so close to me. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all well. If you guys are new around here, then I'm Anita and I'm so happy to have you on my channel. I am 23 weeks pregnant. We are having a little boy, and if you guys would like to watch the gender reveal video, then I'll link it in the description box down below. And also there will be some other videos linked that you might be interested in at the same time. So everything will be linked in the description box down below. And I'm very excited to be pregnant. I'm currently standing in our guest room at the moment, which will be turned into our baby's room. If you don't know already, that we bought a house recently and we recently discovered that we're having a baby. So it's all happening at the moment and we are just excited and overwhelmed. And to be honest, I have no idea about baby, pregnancy or anything. So this video is basically based on things that I need to know, things that I've bought so far, and things that I need to get. So if you guys are watching and you guys are a mum, or you guys have any ideas about babies or pregnancy or anything else, please do let me know in the comment section below, because I am so new to this. I have not got a clue about babies. I've not got a clue about pregnancy. I watch a video on YouTube just to see what my new symptoms are weekly. So I literally type in 23 weeks pregnant and I watch a video just to say what's new. And I'm telling you now, it is accurate. And I have discovered a pain in my lower back, onto my bum and down my leg recently. And that basically means the baby is sitting on a nerve and it is painful. And when I'm at work, my work can be a little bit physical. I come home and I am waddling my way around the house, even at work, and it is very, very painful. So this morning I looked into exercises that I can do to just help with the nerve pain. But unfortunately, it can last till the end of the pregnancy. But I'm just hoping this little bubba moves out of the way, because it's very painful. Like me standing here right now, I can feel it. And yeah, it gets worse by the day. In the mornings it's not as bad, and then it just gets worse and worse and worse. But yeah, that's the update for my 23 weeks pregnancy. And the things that I've been taking during my pregnancy have been, I've been taking these vitamins, which are Pregnacare plus omega-3, and I take these every night just after I've eaten. And I think they're just meant to help with like your iron, your deficiencies and all of that stuff. So this is something I've been taking every single day. They are a little bit pricey, but they are very good to take, because your body is going through so many hormone changes that it can't understand what's going on, and it kind of just needs a little boost in that sector. So I've been taking these, and the only reason I know that is because I do my research. But I don't do research until someone's told me what I need to do or what I need to take. So honestly, if you guys have any recommendations for me, please do not hesitate to comment down below, because I am so new to this and I need your help. But I have to say, these have been good. It's keeping my skin and my hair really healthy at the moment, and it's really good for the baby's growth. So yeah. And another thing that I've introduced into my morning and night routine is bio oil. So as I've grown in the last 2 weeks, I'm telling you, this wasn't like this 2 weeks ago. And I have just popped out of nowhere. So I've bought myself some bio oil and I've been using this religiously every morning and every night. I will do a video on my morning routine and how I apply this, and explain more about my body and my skin. I do already have stretch marks, but that was caused during me being overweight when I was younger, and I'm just trying to prevent having more in this pregnancy. So that's the reason I've decided to go and get some bio oil and look after my skin, because I have enough stretch marks already. I have them all over my body. So if anyone turns around and says, I couldn't see you being overweight when you was a child, I have the marks to prove it. So unfortunately, I have stretch marks everywhere, and it's one of those things where I've come to accept, because I grew up hating my skin and just hating the stretch marks. Watching people on telly and magazines and all of this, like with perfect glowing skin and everything, but no one is perfect. These pictures have been edited, they have been photoshopped, they have been smoothed out for them to look amazing. But I assure you that everyone has some imperfection. So if you do have stretch marks, or you didn't have any stretch marks and you gained some through pregnancy, just embrace it, because it's a sign of you having an amazing experience with your child, and the growth and the fact that you carried your baby in your stomach for 9 months. Like, that's a long time, and no one will be able to take that away from you. So if you gain stretch marks at the end of it, that's a blessing, I suppose, because it's a sign. It's like getting a tattoo, really. But yeah, I'm just trying to tell you that stretch marks are okay to have and acceptable, because a lot of people have them. They might not have them in this area, they might have them on their legs, they might have them on their bum. I have them everywhere. I have them on my arms, I have them on my stomach, I have them on my legs, I have them literally everywhere. So I'm just starting to embrace it now. But those are the 2 healthcare things that I have bought. And going on to the 3 other things that I've bought for the baby are, so my first purchase was a Moses basket. And I bought this one from Lidl's, actually, because if you don't know, Lidl's and Aldi do such great special buys, and they are super affordable, just things that you'll need and you're not spending a huge amount of money on. So I bought this Moses basket, and let me try and rest it on something so I'm not carrying it, but it comes with a stand as well. So I'll bring that a little bit closer so you can see. There we go. So that's what it looks like. So it has a stand, and it's also got this little teddy design on it. And I bought this before I even knew the gender of the baby, but I kind of wanted to get one that was going to be neutral. So in case we have another baby, it could be versatile for the next one. So like I said, I bought this before I even knew what the gender of the baby was. But yeah, I thought it was really cute. It's also got a hood which you can pull up, which can protect the baby from like sunlight or just in general. But yeah, this was the first purchase, and I think this was 50 euros. And I think this is a reasonable price to spend on a Moses basket, because the baby only sleeps in a Moses basket for a little while. So I didn't want to spend too much money. If you know me personally, you would know that I'm all about style. One thing I have to realize having a baby is that I can't just think about what I like or the color I like, or I have to think about it being practical. I have to think about it being suitable for the baby. Also, I'm into very basic colors and stuff, even though I'm wearing orange today, but I normally go for neutrals and beiges and earthy tones and all of that stuff. And that's how I wanted to bring my baby up. But I'm coming to realize that the baby's gonna choose colors and I have to get used to that and embrace that, because it's for the baby. I'm even thinking about buying neutral toys and everything, because that's just me as a person. But yeah, that is the first purchase I did. So this is our Moses basket. And I just thought this would be nice for like downstairs in the living room for a newborn, because he's going to sleep a lot and I'm not going to be upstairs the whole time, and I'm not going to be watching him the whole time upstairs. So I just thought having a Moses basket downstairs or wherever you can carry, it's just convenient to carry around. And I think Moses baskets is in the checklist of what you need, because the baby has to sleep in that for the first few weeks or so, or months, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, I could be making it up. I just knew that we needed a Moses basket for the beginning anyways. like I said, I could be telling lies. But the next thing I purchased was this by my bedside crib, and this is basically for our room, because I didn't want to bring a cot into our room, only because of spacing, and I also don't want the baby getting attached to me being next to him all the time. So we've got the crib for when he's a baby, because we're going to be doing loads of night feeds. I think they sleep in this up to like 6 months, and after 6 months I want to get into the routine of him sleeping in his own cot in his own room, because I want to get him used to just waking up and not having me around and not screaming his lungs out to have me next to him. So I just thought by my bedside crib would be really good for us at the moment for having next to my bed. I know that I'm going to be super tired with night feeds and just in general, so it's just convenient for me to have one of these next to me, because you can just open them up and just let them know that you're there. But this I also bought from Aldi, so this was another special buy that I purchased from Aldi, and these were reduced actually to 50 euros, which I think is such a bargain. They started off at 80 or 90 euros, and then if things don't sell out within a certain amount of time in Aldi or Lidl's, they get reduced. And then because they have them in so often, they reduce them just to clear the stock. And then they have seasonal products that come in every week, twice a week, so they just get rid of all the old ones, and then they bring the same product back after a couple of months. I was just so glad to have picked this up in such a bargain. So yeah, that was the second purchase I did. Oh, I shouldn't have stood like that, because ouch, my bum. Yeah, so the last thing that I bought is a baby carrier, and this is just one of those impulse buys again. I just really like the idea of going for walks or just having the baby so close to me, and I just think this is easier for when you don't want to be lugging a buggy around, and just it was there and available when it was only 25 euros. So Shane actually picked this up, and he was like, oh, we'll get this, and I was like, sure, why not, because I was thinking of getting one anyways. It looks like it's blue from the outside, it's actually grey. And I think this is a 3-in-1 baby carrier, so you can have the baby facing in, baby facing out, baby on your back as well. I'm not too keen on the baby on the back business, but I do like the idea of the baby being on the front, probably facing in when he's a newborn, and then facing out when he's a little bit older, so that you can see what's going on around him. But yeah, this was another purchase that we did. And the next thing that I'm thinking of purchasing is a buggy. Let me know if that is the right move to do, because I haven't bought a buggy yet, and I haven't bought a lot of other things yet. So you guys let me know if I am really behind on buying things, or I'm okay, or should I have had more stuff by now. But I'm trying to do all the big things, like I'm trying to buy 1 or 2 things a month, like really big things, expensive big things, so like buggies, a cot and everything. The reason we're not looking into a cot and his room at the moment is because if you haven't been watching my vlogs, you would know that we are redecorating our living room and our ensuite bathroom at the moment, because they needed a doing when we moved in. But once they are complete, with hopefully within the month, we will be working on our baby's room. So we're gonna take this bed out of here and move it to the downstairs guest room, and we will also be turning this into a lovely baby room. And I can't wait, because I just love things like that. But I think I'm gonna wrap up this video here, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little haul of what I've bought so far. If you guys liked the video, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you guys are new around here and haven't hit the little red button in the corner over there that says subscribe, then please do so, because that will mean so much to me. You'll be supporting me, and also it will give you a way of helping me improve in what I need to do during this pregnancy and what I need to do. So if you guys would like to follow me and make sure that I am doing the right thing, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell for notifications for every time I upload, so you can tell me if I'm doing something right or wrong. And I will see you all in the next one.